Hello and welcome back to the DNIF video tutorial series. In this video, we are going to help you sign into the DNIF web console and access your DNIF instance. Here we assume you have already signed up and installed DNIF. If you haven't done that already, our video library will take you through the process. Logging into the DNIF web console requires two levels of authentication. The first is your username and password, and the second is a one-time PIN generated using a third-party app. In the first part of this video, we will configure the third-party app for authentication use. After you have signed up on the DNIF website, you would have received an email that reads DNIF sign in to the web console on the subject line. In that email, you will see a 16-character auth secret. Authenticator is an application which will help you set up a second factor of authentication for your DNIF login. It will generate a random one-time PIN, which will be required besides your password each time you log into your account. This additional layer of security prevents unauthorized access to your account. Okay, now let's set up the two-factor authentication system, after which we will sign into the DNIF web console. To set up Authenticator on your Chrome browser, go to the Chrome Web Store and search for an extension called Authenticator. Select this application and click on the Add to Chrome button to add it to your Chrome browser. After we install Authenticator on your browser, you should see an icon of the Authenticator on the browser toolbar. You could also use this on your iPhone or Android devices to generate an OTP and authenticate yourself. Click on the Authenticator icon on your toolbar and select the Edit button. We can now add an account to Authenticator by clicking on the plus sign. Select Manual option to manually enter the auth secret key. Use DNIF as the account name and paste in the auth secret key received in the email. Please ensure you select time-based and not counter-based, and complete the Google Authenticator configuration. We are now ready to use Authenticator to generate the OTP required to access DNIF web console. Let's proceed with signing into the console. Navigate to go.dnif.it. This single login will allow you to access, manage, and monitor all the DNIF instances you plan to work with. It has several other benefits, which can be explored as you start using DNIF. Coming back to the web console, enter your username, which is your email address, and click the Go button. Now enter the password entered during the sign-up process. Now click on the Authenticator button on your toolbar. You should see a number being displayed. Enter this number in the OTP field and click on Login to complete the authentication. Note that this OTP displayed in the Authenticator gets refreshed every 30 seconds. Excellent! We have now completed the signing in process to the DNIF web console. We are just one more step away from accessing your data. We now need to ensure that your workstation had direct connectivity to the DNIF server. Unless your workstation has direct network access to the DNIF instance, you will not be able to access your data in the store. This out-of-band access policy ensures privacy of your data and that nobody outside your group of trusted endpoints can access your data. This is true even if you have logged into the web console. In order to set up the direct network connection to your data store, click on the Management link on the top navigation bar and select Connections. You should see the scope names or DNIF instances to which you have access to. Next, click on the IP address field against the scope and enter the IP address of your DNIF server and save the configuration change. To ensure that you are able now to connect to the DNIF server, click on Refresh and update the changes. Moving forward, let's click on Link icon. Another tab with the DNIF address opens up. The communication between the DNIF instance and your workstation is encrypted using a self-signed SSL certificate. When configuring the connectivity for the first time, we accept the unsigned certificate to set up the link. If you now see a window open with Hello written in the top left corner, you are connected to the data store. You have successfully signed in on the DNIF console and can access your data. If the DNIF instance is being used for the first time, you will need to bring in data into the instance to run analytics. That's it for this video. There are more videos in this tutorial series. See you around. Happy DNIFing!